Hello, I'm Kim Lammers, and I'm the Director of Residence Life.
My name is Sammy Stevens, and I am the Graduate Hall Director in McReynolds Hall.
I am David Savage. I am a senior here at Defiance College, majoring in criminal justice and minoring in psychology, and I am a resident assistant in Grand Avenue.
I'm Michael Vanderkolk. I am a junior RA, and I am in McReynolds Hall.
I'm Janelle Castro. I am a junior from Westerville, Ohio. I'm a health and physical education major, and I've been an RA for 2 years in Whitney. There are 2 residence halls on campus. Whitney is the upperclassmen res hall, and McReynolds is the freshman res hall. And then there's also 2 forms of apartment style living that you can choose from.
There's an upperclassman apartment complex called the Jacket Suites, and there's another upper class apartment complex called Grand Avenue.
At McReynolds, each room comes with 2 twin-sized beds. They actually have extra long mattresses. There's 2 closets, dresser space, and 2 desks.
In Grand Avenue has a kitchen, bathroom. It also has laundry facilities and 2 bedrooms and a living room. There is housing for students during breaks. Like a week to 2 weeks before the breaks, students will receive an email from Kim Lammers, and they have to fill out a form online saying when they're going to be here, how long they're going to be here, and then they'll receive an email if they were approved or denied, and a list of expectations for students to follow while living on campus during breaks.
You pick your rooms your freshman year by filling out a housing survey, and then you can either pick if you want a room with an athlete or a non-athlete or somebody in your specific sport, or totally random as well. After your freshman year, it's a lottery system, so you can pick your own roommate, and then your name gets pulled out of a hat and you get to pick your room.
You have to apply to live in Jacket Suites in Grand Avenue, and they all go by seniority. In March, upperclassmen are allowed to squat rooms with their roommates in Whitney. Jacket Suites and Grand Avenue are both the application process. First year students will come to the Whitney lottery where they will pick their rooms when their numbers are called, and that's where they will be living the next year.
Well, if you live close to campus and you can qualify for commuter status, you do not have to. But if you're from far away, over a certain amount of miles, you do have to live on campus the first 3 years. And then when you have a certain amount of credit hours or your senior status, or if you're getting married or a bunch of other things, you can live off campus if you get approved through Ken Wetstein.
The alcohol policy on Defiance College campus is different for both buildings. McReynolds is a dry building, as it is a freshman hall, and nobody is over 21, so there's no alcohol allowed in McReynolds. As for Whitney, Jacket Suites, and Grand Avenue, if the residents are under 21, they're not allowed to have alcohol. If they're over 21, they can have alcohol, and there's different specifications to follow if you're 21.
They do not have to have a roommate in McReynolds Hall, but it is highly suggested just for the bonding experience. And if you do not have a roommate, you do have to pay an extra fee.
In Whitney, we have a lot of super singles. You might have to pay a bit more for them, and they're also about half the size of a regular residence hall room. But if you do like living by yourself, they're the way to go.
Residents can have a vehicle on campus. All residents are allowed to have a vehicle on campus. They just have to register it with the Office of Student Life.
There's a parking fee associated, but there's no other restrictions other than that.
All students are required to have a meal plan on campus. There's 4 different options. Seniors can choose from a 75 block plan, but freshmen, sophomores, and juniors have the carte blanche, the 14 or the 10 meal option.
One more time. Just one more time. Make it your best rep. Last time. All right, let's do it. 1, 3, forward, march, move, and 1.
Ten tips to survive and thrive at Defiance College. Number 1, stay healthy and eat right. Just because you can eat fast food every night doesn't mean you should. Number 2, general care. That means sleep, shower, laundry, hygiene, etc. Take care of yourself. Number 3, go to class. You're in college for a reason. Number 4, stay active. The best way to avoid the freshman 15? Get out there and do something. Number 5, ask for help when needed. That means counselors, tutors, etc. Number 6, get to know your roommate and others in your residence hall. Number 7, meet with your professors and advisors. Number 8, keep track of your money. Number 9, get out of your comfort zone and try something new. And finally, number 10, get involved. Or as President Gordon likes to say, the rule of 3. Get involved with 3 different new activities, whether it's a club, an extracurricular, an intramural, or sport. As we said at number 9, get out of your comfort zone and try something new. I promise you, you won't regret it.
An RA is a peer student that lives on the floor with the other students in the hall. They're there to kind of just be a mentor, a guide, help facilitate roommate conflicts and room changes. And if you're just having a hard time or a hard day, there's someone to kind of listen to and kind of help you as you try to navigate through Defiance College. In the spring semester, when we get back, I believe within a week or so of being back in the spring semester, we'll send out information about going to an RA information session. At the session, we talk about pay, we talk about hours, we talk about, what's kind of expected of an RA, so people who are applying know what they're applying for. After that, there'll be an actual hard copy application that they would have to fill out. There's a group interview process that we call a carousel, and there's also a professional interview that it will be one-on-one RA with me and my hall directors. First-year students may apply for RA positions. RAs are on duty one weeknight a week, and they're also on duty one weekend a month. Duty is just pretty much walking the community, doing community rounds with a fellow RA, and making sure everybody's safe and sound. We ask that RAs do programs. The purpose of programs is to try to build community on the floor so that all the residents know each other, hopefully get to know each other a little more, and that helps make everyone just feel more at home here.
As an RA, we have a lot of responsibilities and we kind of wear a lot of different hats. We are kind of the people that are there in case you ever have a problem. Problems from noise complaints to disputes to homesickness and depression.
As a senior resident assistant, I am a level above of the resident assistants. I make their schedules. I am also a member of senior staff, and for senior staff, we have a phone that the resident assistants can call if there's any emergencies, and we respond to that and help them out with whatever they need.
The benefit of being RAs, there is a stipend. There also, you get your own room, so that way you can have personal, private conversations with people when they need to talk. It's also a great way to learn how to work with people, get to know people on campus. It's a great first-time professional job. An RA work hours per week. They'll be on duty about 4 hours a week because they have weeknight duties, and then on the weekends that they're on duty, they would have maybe 6. Now, though they're only doing community rounds during those hours, they're still expected to stay in the building and not be off campus or anything.
My favorite thing about being an RA is just being able to help people. I feel like that's what I've always wanted to do, is help others, and helping with the transition for college freshmen. I think it's very pivotal for a good role model, and I hope I can provide that.
As an undergrad, I really enjoyed being a resident assistant, and I really enjoyed the whole residence life aspect of Defiance College. And when the hall director positions opened up, I got really interested in them because it's just something that I really truly love to do. I like helping students. I like to be involved. I like to get to know people, and just becoming a hall director seemed like something I would really enjoy.
My favorite part about being an SRA is getting to meet, being an RA every year, getting to meet new people, new faces, making friendships, all that good stuff.
My favorite part of being an RA is all of the awesome relationships I get to make with the people in my hallway and the great staff. I decided to be an RA again because I had a great experience with it last year, and I was excited to see what kind of a community that I could build again this year.
When I look for RAs, I love a staff that's diverse, meaning not just visually diverse, but what they're interested in, what they're involved in. What I'd like is a cross-section of all our students on campus, so that no matter what, we have someone on our staff that all students feel comfortable going to in the event that they're having a hard time or having a crisis of any kind. If I'm looking for an RA, I want someone who's approachable, not intimidating, someone who has a high amount of integrity, that I can put my trust in them, the school's putting their trust in them, their staff's putting trust in them. So I really look for people with high integrity, approachability, and that can have fun. We want to have fun for the most part.